What's up guys, it's Lord of the Cubes. I am recording this video on May 26th, 2026, and I ordered this package on September 1st, 2025. That's right, the puzzles in this video took almost as long to make as an actual human baby. So what I'm unboxing today is an order from Chewie's Custom Puzzles that I bought during his Labor Day sale. And I really don't like being negative in my videos, but I feel like I would be doing you guys a disservice if I didn't go into detail about my experience with Chewie. There was a 50% off sale for Labor Day. I said, oh heck yeah, and bought 4 cubes. I almost never spend more than $100 on a single puzzle, but because it was 50% off, it was actually like a really good deal, so I saw it as saving $320 rather than spending $320. Anyway, I ordered these 4 puzzles, and I waited, and waited, and waited, and in early March, I reached out to Chewie and I was like, hey, so could I get like an update on my order? Like, I know that you make big puzzles, but it's been like 5 months and I kind of want my cubes. And he was like, yeah, sure, here's an update. And he said that he had just completed printing the Master FTO V2 and the other 3 puzzles were in various stages of being polished. He asked if I would like to sticker any of the puzzles myself so that he could get them to me faster. And I was like, sure, I'll sticker these 2. Then I waited and waited and waited, and I messaged him again a week or 2 ago, so like in mid-May, and I was like, hey, it's been 8.5 months. Other people have ordered after me and gotten their orders before me, which is true. I want my cubes by June 1st or I want my money back. And he was like, okay, sure, here's another update. And he gave the exact same update as last time, except this time, oddly, the Master FTO V2 had gone from printing completed in the beginning of March to currently still in the process of being printed in mid-May. In my initial email, I also asked for some of my money back as I was going to be stickering 2 of the puzzles, and he was like, yeah, I'll include like a bonus gift because of your patience. No, I just want some of my money back. I don't want a bonus gift. He sent a picture a few days ago when he shipped it of the finished puzzles, and what I'm immediately noticing is that 1, what the hell is that color scheme? 2, he stickered all of the puzzles, even though 2 of them I had specifically asked to sticker myself. 3, apparently he did a pretty sloppy job because this sticker here is misaligned, which again wouldn't have happened if he just let me sticker it. And 4, the bonus puzzle does not seem to be on his shop. I didn't ask for it, didn't really particularly want it. It's pink body, which you guys know I prefer black or purple body. But I messaged the Puzzle Design Discord server about it, and Mike Beach got back to me and he said, yeah, I designed that a while ago and Chewie was selling it, and I specifically told him to stop selling them, so I don't know why he included it with your order. The disrespect is insane. I was going to sell or trade it for another puzzle, but Mike offered to sign it for me at NAC, so I think I'll just keep it. But out of all the puzzles he could have picked, he picked one that the designer specifically told him not to make anymore. So that's crazy. As far as I'm aware, the designer also did not receive a commission on that puzzle, which, again, is freaking crazy. Alright, let's get these puzzles open now. You guys have been waiting long enough. And these better be some damn good puzzles, because, again, they took as long to make as a premature human. So, first one out of the box is going to be the Toru. So, color scheme seems to be just the standard dodecahedron color scheme mapped onto a rhombic dodec. Alright, here it is. So, now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The moment I've been waiting for much longer, in fact. Oh, is that, oh, a piece of stray filament. And right out the gates, I noticed that, hang on. I've also noticed a few, like, hairs of some kind on the puzzle. Not sure what that's about either, I'm hoping it's just filament string from the 3D printer. He did do a good job of stickering this one, as far as I can tell. Let's see, does it turn? Oh, wait, it does. Whoa, it turns. Thank God, okay. I've been told that these puzzles need a lot of lube and break-in, just like Chewie's puzzles in general, so, you know, I'm glad that they turn. It has been caught on something. I'm not sure what. I can't turn it back. Oh, I jinxed it. I spoke too soon. I don't think it can turn. What is it stuck on? Oh, it's this, isn't it? Wait. Okay, got it. Okay, so that's awesome. It's catchy. Oh my god. Okay, that's bad. That is bad. Okay. Alright, so this face pops a lot. Let's see the other ones. Can I turn that back? Can I, like... Yeah, what is... It's, like, really catchy. Every face other than that one... Nope. Actually, I take it back. Too optimistic. Now, I've been told these are, like, hellish to make. I don't know, I'm trying to, like, give him the benefit of the doubt, but there's not much benefit when you've had 9 months to make a puzzle not suck, and it still does. Especially when these are puzzles that you're selling, that you're claiming can turn. Yeah, this feels unlubricated. I believe it is. I'm also noticing a bit of inconsistency. Like I said, some faces seem to be way catchier than others for some reason, so not great quality control there. So let me see if I can explain what this is before I finish making this turn. A Toru is basically a deeper cut face-turning rhombic dodecahedron. It's a couple cut depths deeper than the Rua, which is like a 2x2 version of it, and like all rhombic dodecahedra, this one can jumble. So let's see a jumbling turn. Okay, well it can jumble, so there's that. So yeah, this is the Toru, and honestly someone else just started like making these, so I'm probably just gonna buy one from them in the future and make a video on it here, so you know, make sure you stay subscribed so you don't miss it. Alright, next thing closest to the top is gonna be this, which is the 5x5x7 cuboid. There's another hair on this one. I don't know what this is. I hope it's not dog hair. I'm allergic to dogs. Alright, the puzzle itself, well, it turns at all, so that's a start, but it's not great. Alright, let's see. These actually aren't that bad compared to the Toru, but the Toru is going to be way worse because that's a shells puzzle, so that's, you know, to be expected. These layers, though, like the vertical turns, these suck, especially the inner turns, like, damn. Okay, well, let's do a checkerboard just so we know that everything can turn, because otherwise I honestly wouldn't be too sure. I was warned that these need a lot of break-in and lube. This looks like that's about right. This one I think is going to be a lot of fun to solve if I can get it to turn well, because I've got the 4x4x6 and I love solving that. This is just a 5x5 version of that. So, you know, hopefully the solving experience isn't that frustrating, but even if it is awful, I'm still going to get a faster one, because again, I know someone on the Twisty Puzzles Discord who is actually going to be selling these very, very soon. I'll be unboxing it on this channel, make sure you stay subscribed. Next up is this. This is the Master FTO V2. This is the one with the misaligned sticker. You can see it through the packaging. Why? This is such a weird color scheme. He took the normal one, but like mirrored it, and then fricked with these side colors as well. White's opposite to light green, gray's opposite to blue, purple's opposite to yellow, and red's opposite to orange, which I guess is normal, but what the heck? And I'll tell you what, this would not have happened if he just let me sticker it. I could have done the standard FTO scheme like everyone else and their grandma, and again, more of what seems to be pet hair on the puzzles. I thought I was ordering from Chewie's Custom Puzzles, not Chewie's Pet Shop. It's like all over this face. Do you see it? That's so weird. So let's see, our orbits here are white, yellow, orange, gray, and purple, green, blue, red. So basically the worst possible contrast he could have given it. So yeah, safe to say I'm gonna be re-stickering this thing first chance I get. If it turns well, if not, I guess I'll just make my own. Okay, well it turns at all. That's a start. I mean, oh, okay, I spoke too soon again. Oh my god, these Skewb turns are not good. This is another one that I probably should explain while it is. We'll see if I can do that before I finish turning it, but this is the, you know, Master FTO V2. So basically the Master FTO V1 is proportional, and this one's a little bit different. This one combines FTO, oop, it can't turn. This one combines FTO, nope. This one combines nope. This one combines FTO turns with Skewb diamond turns. Or 2x2 FTO turns, I should say. These stickers, especially like the center stickers, they're like misaligned, like noticeably. Like, come on, dude, I stickered my third puzzle better than this. And again, very inconsistent. This face turns great. This one doesn't at all. And yeah, there's no way I'm actually going to be solving this. So yeah. And last, but certainly not least, definitely the most unique puzzle I'll be unboxing today is this. This is Infabred's Master Jade Skewb Unbandaged. I was there on the Discord server when this puzzle was first unveiled, and I really wanted one. First reaction is it's a lot smaller than I expected, but honestly, after these three, it's really a relief, and again, size doesn't matter. So basically, the way that this thing turns is it can do Skewb turns, which look like this, that go throughout the puzzle. Can it turn? I don't know if it can turn, guys. And those are just, you know, origin cuts throughout the puzzle. Now, those Skewb turns can affect this, which is the hexagonal faces. And these hexagonal faces can actually do 60-degree rotations. Okay, there we go. We got one. And now we can send it right back like this, and, you know, it can scramble like that, basically. This was designed by Infabread, and before I continue, I just want to make it clear that, like, all these puzzles seem to turn great when the designers themselves make them. This is Chewie's build quality that's making them turn horribly. There's Infabread's logo. The logo looks really nice. Color scheme's nice. No crazy, like, lack of contrast like on the MFTO. And yeah, I would love to be able to solve this, but I'll see if I can get it like to actually turn first. I don't think I've actually credited every designer from this unboxing yet, so for the 4 puzzles I ordered, I'm just gonna put them on screen now. And now that I've done that, it's time for the 5th and final puzzle, the one I didn't even order, and the one that Chewie was never supposed to make. This is the Spax Octahedron. It's a 3x3 shape mod that uses spherical cuts, and it's in the shape of an octahedron. Chewie gave this one— what the hell is this color scheme? Are you kidding me? Let's like take a look. Let me get my light. All right, let's take a look at this thing. So Chewie gave us yellow, dark blue, light blue, brown, light green, gray, orange, and purple on an octahedron. Why? This is so weird. Like, it doesn't even match the other octahedron. What are you doing? And again, it's pink body, or like magenta-ish. Never asked for that. This one actually seems to turn the best out of all of them, but this is also a 3x3, so like, keep in mind guys, this is where the bar is. I can't even like finger trick it. I don't like the snaps I just heard. Again, this puzzle was designed by Mike Beach. He told Chewie not to produce it anymore, so I just want to make sure he gets proper credit. This one at least actually has all of the turns available. In fact, I believe the only 2 puzzles I've actually been able to turn everywhere that is meant to be turned have been this, which is called the Spax Octahedron, by the way, as well as the 5x5x7. Everything else here, these are going to require so much work to get them to turn remotely well, even after I paid him an arm, a leg, and my firstborn child, as well as 9 months off my life to wait for these. And they're all covered in what seems to be some kind of pet hair, so I should probably go wash my hands. So I hope we all learned a valuable lesson today. I feel so stupid for this, dude. I spent hundreds of dollars on these, and I honestly feel bad for all the designers whose puzzles are being so poorly made by Chewie. Again, I don't like being negative in videos, but I really feel like I'd be doing you guys a disservice as my audience to be like, oh, go buy Chewie's puzzles, it's great. All right, this has certainly been an experience. Well, I guess I'll spin the octahedron. Thank you so much for watching my regretful life choices, and on that note, this is Lord of the Cubes, signing off. Is what I would say if that was the end of the video. However, I'm recording an extra part of the video now, a couple days later after my initial unboxing, with somewhat of a positive update. First of all, I asked Chewie about the hair on the puzzles, and he confirmed that it is in fact dog hair. Bruh. Second, he confirmed with me that the Master Jade Skewb Unbandaged actually requires quite a bit of lube and break-in afterwards, and that it breaks in fairly quickly, and that he just needed to make it so tight so it wouldn't fall apart. This actually has been my experience with it. I've done a solve of only the Skewb turns on this, and it actually did break in nicely enough that now it's much more of a usable puzzle. I can get all the turns to be made now, which feels very bare minimum, but my standards are like in hell right now. As for the hexagonal faces, the green, red, and blue ones are still extremely stiff, and the yellow one oddly turns amazingly well, just like it did when I first unboxed it. I did a full scramble and solve of the 5x5x7 after unboxing, and this one also broke in quite nicely. It's still quite catchy and a bit stiff, but it's much more of a usable puzzle now. And after a solve of this, it went from being very catchy and very stiff to being very catchy and very loose, but it turns. I just wish I could say the same about these 2 puzzles. The Master FTO V2 is definitely the least usable. This has not improved much at all. In fact, I've tried to break it in and just gotten too frustrated with it to keep trying to turn it. The Skewb diamond turns are just extremely stiff and feels like a workout to turn them, but the Skewb diamond turns are still usable. The FTO faces, on the other hand, are not. The FTO faces range from being very stiff to just straight up not turning at all. In fact, let me show you what happens when you try to turn the yellow face. This one specifically just straight up refuses to turn. I'm gonna put 100% of my effort into turning this, something I've never actually done on this channel before, and we'll see how far we can get it. We'll use the table to keep it aligned so we know that it shouldn't be catching on anything, and it is not budging. I could get it to turn like 1 degree. Let's try the other way now. Nope, it is not going to budge in the slightest. Again, no more than like 1 degree. So yeah, it's safe to say that this puzzle is unusable. The Toru, on the other hand, is unusable for a different reason. The thing with the Toru is that all the faces can turn, but it just takes so long to turn them, and they're so catchy that it's just not something I could ever see myself scrambling and solving. In fact, let me do a full 360-degree rotation of one of the faces while I explain the situation on the refund. So I emailed him again after unboxing the puzzles, and I was like, hey, 2 of the puzzles I bought don't work. Give me my money back on those 2 puzzles. And he was like, no. He wanted me to send them back to him so he could fix them and then send them back, as well as peeling the stickers off of the puzzle so I could put them on myself as I requested. He also said that he would include another free puzzle for my patients. Ugh. And asked me not to post an, and I quote, damaging video of his puzzles because it might harm his business. He mentioned building the master FTO in 1 day as if that excused its poor quality. He had 9 months, and even then he only actually fulfilled the order after I had to issue an ultimatum, and my response to that was very simple. I don't want you to fix the puzzles, I don't want you to send me another free puzzle, I want my money back. As for his comment about my video being damaging, I'm not posting a damaging video, I'm posting an honest video. So if he thinks that that's damaging to his business, then maybe he should make better puzzles. Anyway, after I restated that I want my money back, he finally agreed. I'm going to send the Toru and the MFTOV2 back to him, and once he receives them, he is going to give me a refund on those 2 puzzles. So I guess that's somewhat of a happy ending. I'm glad that at least some of the puzzles worked though, especially the Master Jade Skewb Unbandaged, because that's not really one I could easily get elsewhere. Like I said earlier, this is definitely the most unique puzzle in this video, and I actually think I might dedicate a full video to solving this, so comment if you'd like to see me do that. And as for my advice on purchasing puzzles from him, I would say just be very careful with what you decide to buy. I'm aware that most people's experiences with Chewie are not quite as awful as mine, but just keep this in mind if you're buying from him, especially if you're buying multiple large puzzles. These 2 have a much more complex mechanism than the other puzzles I bought, and those ones turn horribly, so I guess simpler mechanisms are more likely to turn well if you're considering buying from him. But I also want to make it clear that Chewie's puzzles do not represent the quality of overall 3D printed puzzles. I've unboxed incredible puzzles from Canyon's Cubes, and videos from some of my other friends who sell 3D printed puzzles have been amazing. I'll be unboxing multiple puzzles from them in the future on this channel as well. As far as 3D printed puzzles go, Chewie's is the exception, not the rule. Just keep that in mind. Alright, now that this has finally come to a close, I can upload this video, and on that note, this is Lord of the Cubes signing off.